October is National Bullying Prevention Month, and Wednesday, October 21st, is Unity Day. The special day was created to unite all people in schools, communities, and online against bullying. Bullying is an ongoing and deliberate misuse of power in relationships through repeated verbal, physical, and/or social behavior that intends to cause physical, social, or psychological harm. It can involve an individual or a group misusing their power or perceived power over one or more persons who feel unable to stop it from happening. Racism is bullying.
Literally, all you black people are so ghetto. Ooh, Hassan's got a bomb. Jamal, do you even know your dad? I swear, all you Indians smell like curry. You literally stink. You're from Africa? Wait, do they have water? Aren't you guys poor? That wasn't nice, was it? Those were stereotypes, preconceived ideas negatively used to dehumanize different race groups. I think it should go unsaid that racism is definitely a part of bullying. And it's a form of bullying because bullying is not merely just inflicting pain and harm to someone physically. It's inflicting pain mentally and emotionally. Next time, think before you speak and use your words wisely and ask yourself, how will this affect others?
Police brutality is one of the most prominent forms of bullying in today's society. When you think of a bully, you think of the big scary guy who's always picking on you and trying to make you feel less than what you are. And police do the same thing. In recent times especially, police have tried to intimidate and silence us from speaking our truths. And this is why it's very important for us to raise awareness about bullying in all forms so that we are able to rise above and overcome these hard times.
Maintaining systems of white supremacy is not only a form of racism, but it is also a form of bullying. The system of white supremacy and the culture that it creates is damaging to our communities and societies because it creates a norm that does not allow any room for other cultures or other standards to exist, making those that don't benefit from the system of white supremacy feel excluded, feel diminished. And by refusing to acknowledge the fact that white supremacy is a system, we continue to allow it to exist within our societies.
Microaggression is a form of racism and bullying. Microaggressions are everyday verbal, nonverbal snubs or insults that come off as hostile, derogatory, or simply as negative messages that target people based solely on their marginalized groups. For example, when you single out a Spanish student when something having to do with Spanish culture comes up, that's a form of microaggression. Or when you set lower expectations on a certain student because of their ethnic background. I personally have heard teachers say to certain students that kids like this, singling out a certain group of students, don't graduate, or that they have no goals, and even that they don't make it to college. This makes the victim feel intimidated, hurt, and disrespected, exactly the same way a bully would make the victim of bullying feel. When the microaggression is consistent, the aggressor is no different from a bully. Therefore, microaggression is a form of bullying. Microaggressions are often based on marginalization of people of color, which creates a social hierarchy that privileges white people, meaning that microaggression is both bullying and racist. And by the way, my name is Disley, because if you didn't know, refusing to take the time out to learn a person's name is also a form of microaggression.
If there was a Jeopardy game and it said, what is the cruel and inhumane treatment of someone else? The answer could be, what is bullying? The answer could also be, what is racism? We have to have the conversation about both, especially during Bully Awareness Month. We can work through this, but we also have to identify what the root causes are and begin to address them.